Hello guys and welcome back. Thank you for tuning in with me on The Really Picky Vegan, and if you are new, welcome, and make sure you subscribe. If you're not, still make sure you subscribe and share my friend with your page. Share my page with your friends. But anywho, today we are gonna, I don't like the glare on my glasses. There we go. So there. Okay. So today we are going to make, I would say maybe a veggie mac? No. Like a cheeseburger helper or a hamburger helper, but veganized. And I wouldn't say homemade. I think I made it homemade before, my own version. But we are going to use Amy's Rich and Creamy Pasta. Broccoli and cheddar shell. I did try these before, and I actually did like it, but I was so hungry I forgot to do a review. Sorry. So today we're gonna do a review. Today we're gonna do the review, and for the meat that I'm gonna use, because I just don't want plain mac and cheese, I'm using. Sorry, give me a second. I'm kind of starting as I do it, make my process a little faster. Like right now, I'm boiling my water. We're using the Impossible Meat, but instead of the crumbs, the burgers. I found this a little while back. They actually have the burgers in a bag instead of the two burger patties, which is like, I think, cheaper than the actual ground meats, but it's like 2 patties. Who wants to pay $6-7 for 2 patties? I mean, it's good, it's worth it, but no, those were a little bit more. It came with 6. I think it was worth it. So my hamburger is kind of still frozen, so we're just gonna put it in the pot, cook it up a little bit, keep mixing it or moving it so it doesn't burn. This way it can brown. I wish I could just plop you on my stove. That's not gonna work. So we're just gonna, like, oh, hold on, sorry, I have to answer that phone call. So like I said, we're gonna cook up down the meat. I'll probably season it once it's brown, and then we're gonna chop up some onions, throw it in there, and we're gonna mix it. But we're browning the cooking the burger, making it into ground meat. I guess it's easier to cook when it's thawed out instead of when it's brown, or when it's frozen, because like I told you guys last time, it some of it cooks faster than the others. It's not like the real ground meat, but it tastes good. You season it right. So we're just gonna keep an eye on that pot while I'm cutting up these onions, and I should lower my flame. This way I don't burn it or overcook one side. So like I said, I'm boiling my pasta water so we can mix it. I'll show you guys that in a second. Just give me not give me a second, but give me a second and I'll be back to show you guys the next step. So now that my water is boiling, I'm putting these noodles in. This is the packet. And when I first made these, they have little pieces of broccoli. I wish I could show you the inside. And since they're so tiny, I thought it was something else, and I started plucking them out before I realized it was broccoli. Look, I'm about to show you. You see? I definitely thought it was something else, and I'm sitting here plucking them out until I realized that they were actually broccoli. Yes, I know the pot I'm cooking it is way too big, but I figured since I'm adding the ground meat, let me start with the big pot now instead of switching it out like I always have to, or having too much in a small pot. Figured, screw it. And I like that pot. It cooks fast. And I'm hungry, so I don't got time to wait. See, with the ground meat, just trying to flip it, take the cooked parts off, but you see how some of it cooks faster? So if you're cooking either your hamburger patties into crumbles or your crumbles that are frozen, you definitely have to make sure you flip it a lot and keep an eye on it, because you don't want it to burn. I'm looking into the camera as I'm trying to flip. That's why it's complicated, and I'm doing it with one hand. So we're just gonna break it up, cook this down, and then put the onions and season it like we always do. See? Ain't nothing to it. Now if you don't wanna I use the Impossible Meat browns because I like it better, but you can actually use whatever type of ground crumbles you have. whatever type of ground crumbles you have on style. I've used this with different types of hamburger before. Of course, the ones I like, but I'll definitely show you, and I'll probably make some recipes that I've made before with the different type of meat, so you guys can, I guess, get the, not so much texture, but I don't know, just know that you could do it with different things. And then maybe, because maybe I might like the recipe with one meat than another, and then you guys may like it one way and another. Like, I've noticed the different meats, chickens and everything, the different brands all taste different, so you definitely have to trial and error. Yeah, like I said, it's all trial and error. What I do here is I pretty much, what I know, what I like is what I do my recipes based on, and you know, let you guys know what's a better alternative. But you can try whatever meats is your favorite. You don't always have to do what I do, or you could try with different things, because some meat is cheaper, but it could taste different. It definitely tastes different. Yeah, I'm hungry. I'm sorry, I can't keep track. I tend to lose focus a lot. Alright, so I put a little pack of, not so frito, sazon in my meat. I chopped up one onion. So I usually like to put my onion in first so it can sweat out. I just now put this one in. So I'm probably going to season the meat and then I guess mix it in the pasta and let it just cook down a little bit. Hopefully it cooks down a lot more than or cooks down how I want it to. So put the sazon, fresh onions, some adobo. I didn't realize I was still recording. Gotta edit that out. Found the garlic. Now this part's gonna be hard. Sorry, I'm trying to open this as I talk. I drained out my water. Left, I guess, a tiny bit in there still. I'm about to add my cheese and the meat. The hard part is trying to do it with one hand. Usually you try to drain all the water out. I leave a tiny bit sometimes because, one, I'm usually lazy and don't be wanting to look for a strainer. So I'll take the top, do it that way, which is probably more hassle because the steam always burns me. But I feel like if you leave a little bit, it just leaves it creamy. And then like now, usually if I'm doing this process, I could just cook it out. Which I accidentally left too much pasta water. Oops. Oh well. And then I also use the pasta water too instead of like milk. And I don't have any. Even though this type of cheese is supposed to, I guess, be the creamier style anyway. But whatever. I'll still eat it. And look, you see? Nice, easy, inexpensive vegan meal. And now I'm going to let this actually cook down just a little bit so the sauce thickens up, and then we'll taste it. I'm going to let the sauce thicken up, which it is kind of now, and then my onions just to cook a little bit more, and then we'll try it. We'll be back. So I had it covered, as you see. It thickened up. Just turned it off. And now we're gonna taste. Doesn't that look like a hamburger helper? I really don't like the glare on my glasses. I felt like my last glasses I had didn't have such a bad glare. And it's throwing me off. Like I could see myself in my glasses, and I see myself in my glasses, in my glasses, in my glasses. Anyway, so I did say that I tried this kind of vegan mac before from Amy's, and I was too hungry, so I didn't get the review. Well, from what I remember, it was really good. It was really cheesy, and it tasted like, I want to say, not real cheese, but it didn't have no funny aftertaste. It tasted really good. I enjoyed it. That's why I was able to buy it again, so I could get the review. So now this time I'm doing it different because I added the meat. Wow. I like this brand of mac and cheese because it is creamy and cheesy, which is great. I've had other mac and cheeses, boxed vegan mac and cheeses, and it wasn't good at all. Tolerable, but not good. This is great, which is a plus. So I'm definitely gonna make sure I buy this box more because it's a quick, easy meal. And with the meat, it tastes pretty good. I was gonna say it doesn't taste bad, but it tastes pretty good. I wish I did cook the onions just a little bit longer, but I like it, and it definitely gives me hamburger helper vibes or meaty pasta vibes. Or I've heard people call this different, like chop suey, hamburger helper. There's another thing I've heard it being called, which was strange to me, but ground meat and cheesy pasta. It tastes really good. And like I said, you can always season your meat however way you want. And I love this brand of mac and cheese because, or this type of Amy's mac, because like I said, it's really, really creamy and really, really cheesy. So you guys can try it and let me know what you guys think about it, and let me know how you jazz it up, if you make it different than me or add other things like in it besides meat. You could definitely, freestyle and do whatever you want to it, which is why I do like, well, that was my, well, I'm gonna get back to eating this because it's really good and I just can't stop. I just wish I waited to cool it down a little bit more. And I don't know what I did differently with this meat, but I like the way it came out. I'm a very satisfied, can't say customer because I cooked it, a very satisfied picky vegan. Well, as always, thank you for tuning in with me on The Really Picky Vegan. And if you haven't already, please like, follow, and subscribe to my page. I'm sorry, I have a brain fart because I'm concentrating on this plate. It's just so good. Sorry guys, I just told you in the beginning I can't keep focused. But as always, thank you for tuning in with me on The Really Picky Vegan. And if you haven't already, please like, follow, and subscribe to my page, and share with your friends, because you never know who is truly interested on what us vegans can eat besides a salad. And if you have been watching and paying attention, you can see that there is a lot that we can eat besides a salad. And also, I share my page with your friends, because every time somebody finds out that I have a YouTube or am vegan, I get the same questions, and we'll have an episode where we do Q&A with the picky vegan, so you guys can know what these questions are. So I have people legit asking the same questions, and then I have a lot of people that tell me, hey, I know so-and-so who's vegan, or, oh, my friend don't eat X, Y, and Z, or I don't eat da-da-da-da, and, oh, I want a new alternative, or I can't eat this. When I say you will be surprised, you will be surprised. And I honestly feel like a lot of people don't like talking about it because all the negatives and the naysayers and the people that are just, they don't want to say ignorant, but are ignorant just because they don't know or choose not to educate themselves about vegan eating. So, and also, if you have any questions on either a recipe you want me to try or just a question, email me, thereallypickyvegan@gmail.com, and I'll be I will definitely make sure I answer them to the best of my ability. Well, until next time, guys. And please, if you haven't already, don't forget to share, because I know we're all not sharing. Wait. If you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Bye. I was all over the place today. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really excited about eating my food. This definitely gives me hamburger helper vibes, which is always great. And look, this meal legit took me 10-15 minutes to make, and not even. I think the most time was me talking and trying to figure out what I'm gonna say. Definitely could have cooked my onions longer. Oh, sorry. Bye. So we are at work, and my sister is gonna. You're trying. Gotta wait for your first bite.
I ate it.
Oh, well. Anyway, we're at work, and my sister's about to try it. So let's see how she likes it. It's my version of a hamburger.
It doesn't smell like meat.
It's box macaroni though too. What do you think of it?
So it definitely doesn't taste like some fake meat that I've tried before.
It doesn't, or it does?
No, because usually like some of that fake meat got that weird
Aftertaste?
emptiness tasting thing to it that I don't know about. But this don't taste like that.
Of course, I know you can tell that it's fake meat.
No.
Does it give you hamburger helper vibes?
Kind of. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So to you, it tastes like she's still eating it. Obviously, it tastes good.
I'm hungry. No, it tastes good though.
Does it need more flavor, or? Yeah.
I could think maybe it could use some. I don't want to see too much seasoning, but maybe like. You got onions in here?
I got real onions. I didn't cook them down all the way, so that's the crunchy.
Onions. You put garlic in here?
So just season it a little bit more and put more cheese.
But nothing salty.
No.
And it definitely could use more cheese. It doesn't taste like fake cheese either.
That's that's Amy's box mac and cheese. Their cheddar broccoli mac.
And what's this, cabbage?
No, that's the broccoli, the cheddar broccoli mac. I told you it was box mac and cheese. And that's the Beyond the Meat hamburgers I made into crumbles.
Okay, well, overall, I give it about a 7 out of 10.
Well, does it at least remind of Hamburger Helper? Because that's what I was going for.
Yeah, but I think Hamburger Helper has some kind of tomato sauce base.
Oh, even the cheesy kind?
I think so. I don't know. I don't know nothing.
Okay.
But, hey, guys.
Well, there you have it, guys. Until next time, bye.